So,
Yeah, some fresh air.
because it was about a guy who was really sick of his environment and really tired of people telling him what to do and having a 9-to-5 job and all this stuff, and he had these dreams and he wanted to find out what was real and what was true in his life.
This book of Dostoevsky, Crime and Punishment, what does it? How do you react to this book?
How do I react to it?
Yeah.
It's a great book. It's an incredible book. It's something that I hope to do. It's something that Emir Kusturica and I have talked about for a couple of years now to do as a film.
Are you going to shoot?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we get somebody to finance it, to make the film. I doubt if it's going to be a very large studio, but yeah, it would be great. It's an amazing book.
Do you think it's very contemporary?
I think it's perfect time now to do this. I think it's perfect because I think everybody feels really lost, incredibly lost, and I think it's perfect, yeah.
And what do you like in Emir Kusturica's movies?
When I saw Time of the Gypsies, Le Temps de Gitans, as I said, when I saw that the first time, without words, I couldn't speak. It was like a miracle, that movie, to me. And to me, it's one of the greatest films ever made, one of the top 3.
This is the last album of Iggy Pop. Do you know him?
Do I know Iggy? Yes.
When was the first time you met him?
The first time I met Iggy was in about 1980, and I was playing in a band and we opened up for him. We did a show before him, and I was very drunk after the show, and he was walking around the bar with a dog. You know, he had a beagle on a leash, and I wanted to meet him, but I didn't want to just go, "Hi, how do you do? I really like your music," and then have it be finished. I wanted to get a reaction out of him somehow, so I started screaming at him. I started screaming obscenities at him, calling him names and things like that, and he walked up to me and got real close to my face and he just called me, he just said, "You little turd."
I don't turn on the radio, 'cause they play shit like, you know, when your hand was down on my dick, it felt quite amazing. And now that that's all over, all we've got is the songs. In the death car, we're alive.
So you must know his book, his recent book?
Of course, yeah.
Do you like the title?
Yeah, I think it's very accurate. It's very accurate for Iggy, and it's also it's something I can certainly understand. Yeah.
This movie of John Waters.
Yes, Hairspray. Yeah. I feel like this is Christmas for me. We should sing some Christmas carols or something. Hairspray, yeah.
Is it true that it's one of your favorites?
John Waters, yeah, he's one of my favorites. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite John Waters film.
You prefer Cry Baby?
Well, I wouldn't say that either. I would say that maybe my favorite John Waters film is Desperate Living, either Desperate Living or Female Trouble.
Was it important for you to do this movie?
Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah.
It was probably yikes. It was probably the most important, yeah. It was probably the most, important because at that time people were were sure that that this new actor was going to take the predestined path of you know, the Tom Cruise path, you know, or that kind of thing. And this was an opportunity for me to prove them wrong, really. It was what I wanted to do. It was very brave of Tim.
Don't go.
What happened to you?
I'm not finished.
Oh! Put those down. Don't come any closer. Just, please. Those are your hands. Those are your hands. What happened to you? Where are your parents? Your mother?
Cup.
This one?
Buster Keaton, one of my heroes. Buster Keaton was a genius of gesture, very underrated in the United States. I don't know how he did here, but in the States, everybody, you know, freaked out over Charlie Chaplin, which he was amazing, but Keaton had something more. He was more surreal, more...
Did you learn from him?
From Keaton?
Yeah.
I studied him a lot when I was doing Benny and June, or before Benny and June. I started to watch his films, and I realized that this guy was able to say more with almost next to nothing, you know, than you know, you could say with 1,000 words. He was able to say with his eyes and with his body language.
Why did you choose to be an actor?
Initially, money. No, when I first started out, I wasn't, even though I was acting, I never considered myself an actor. I didn't consider it as a career. It was simply, for me, a way to make money to support myself as a musician. I didn't care about the work. I didn't care. And it wasn't until around 1986 that I decided that somehow it had become my career. And I should
Can be a need?
learn, you know. But can it be a need? It is at this point a need. But it could change, you know. I need to do it. I don't know why, but I feel the need to do it. I feel the need to create right now.